Originality. What is it to be truly original? Well, you can simply look it up. Present or existing from the beginning, first or earliest, or created directly and personally by a particular artist, not a copy or imitation. Now here's the thing. Within content creation,
your virginity. I was around 14.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Or damn near any media, movies, TV shows, music,
Squabble up.
food, even, you name it, there's bound to be similarities whether intentionally or not. Because, while sure, there is a lot of things we haven't done yet, there's a fuck ton of stuff we have done. I mean, Shadi on TikTok thought she created a tostada.
Flat tacos.
So, you know.
Hey yo, is that StaticTokyo?
But is true originality when something is completely new? Like for example, Fortnite wasn't the first battle royale, but that build system made that shit hit. Until niggas started building the Statue of Liberty after getting shot once. A lot of people would probably say that Fortnite was original, but what if that was just Fortnite being unique? Now, before I get into distinguishing the difference between original and unique, let's go over what original is by definition. As I said before, Fortnite isn't the first battle royale. Do you know what actually was the first battle royale? That's right, Minecraft.
What?
If you want to be like very technical, Minecraft with the Minecraft Hunger Games was the first battle royale in gaming form. You could be pedantic and say it's technically not original because the first idea of a battle royale was a Japanese novel back in 1999. Crazy, I did my research for that shit, I know. But then we'd be talking in circles and crossing different mediums of entertainment. So we're just gonna move on from that point. Sticking with gaming though, we have like looter shooters, you know, Borderlands, Destiny, Warframe, what's that new one? The First Descendants. Each one feeling a bit different that make them distinguish from one another. But technically, Hellgate London is considered to be the first looter shooter.
Who?
Which would technically make games like Warframe unique due to the mod crafting and just the way you get Warframes. Even back to like battle royales, Fortnite would be considered unique due to its building systems that made it one of its kind. Hey, you see these list of people? They get to see all my videos a few days earlier, like a day or two early or some shit. It's like $3 a month, I think. Become a member. Okay, cool. I don't know. I'm not good at ads.
Take some pills. Swallow that shit. You now have a fucking clone.
Oh my god, it's StaticTokyo.
Building systems that made it one of its kind. I mean, at the time, it was unlike any other battle royales on the market, until, you know, mobile games went to biting their shit. Hell, I think that was the first game with a
Fortnite Battle Pass,
which was definitely an original pivot in a gaming, considering everyone and their mom wants to implement it. Even in content creation, gameplay videos. Everyone is more or less playing the same games. Even reaction videos are commonplace, or those like challenge videos that people do. That just gets more and more extreme. When it comes to live streaming, remember when cooking streams was like kind of cool and somewhat new? Well, now everyone and their mom does it. Not a bad thing. I don't mean to sound like a dickhead. I think cooking streams are cool, but there was a time where it was like, wow, a cooking stream? Someone's just cooking? And now it's more like, you don't really care about a cooking stream unless it's someone you like watching, and or that nigga can't cook. Ami, I'm talking to you. Sorry. However, cooking streams are technically not new either, as cooking streams and cooking shows have been around on TV for a long time. It's just that now it's your favorite content creator or VTuber making something. Although, if it's a VTuber, you're lucky if it's even edible. It's become unique due to the personality. And let me preface that it's not exactly bad to not be the first to do something. Well, sure, it's cool if you are the first. I don't think it's warranted for people to get shit on if they aren't the first, though.
Stay underground, bro. You ain't never getting out the hood.
For example, in the VTuber sphere, I know, oh my god, the VTubers talking about VTubers, shocker. The VTuber media is based on grabbing people's attention.
And their attention keys, yes.
Mainly through live content, and ways to get that attention is through designs. Maybe even lore if you're that crazy. Now, Kizuna Ai is the first coined VTuber, which would make Kizuna Ai original. Every VTuber that followed it, that's more of them being unique. Like, yeah, you're a VTuber, but maybe you're a cat girl or a robot.
Whisper VR Twitch channel.
Or a demon.
It's actually crazy though. I actually have some cashews right here. was the sound of my nuts.
Or a nigga with a snake. Pause. No pause. We digging in that ass. All these designs derive from somewhere. I mean, my design is literally a mesh of my IRL looks, Obunai Iguro, Itadori, and a bit of Natsu. But within VTubing, it's a common thing for a lot of VTubers to base themselves off an animal, which is cool. I got a lot of friends that are foxes. We see a lot of orcas or dolphins. We see wolves, actual snakes, and everything was fine until a certain incident happened. We've been seeing a lot of this. This VTuber copied me, and we've also seen more people blatantly copy, but that's besides the point. People are getting more defensive, not just VTubers, but fan bases as well, which could lead to some VTubers not trying to take inspiration from one another. I've even said in the midst of the situation that must not be named, that you maybe shouldn't take inspiration from other VTubers, so you don't get pinned for copying or unintentionally biting off more than you can chew. But looking back on it,
That doesn't even make any sense!
that seems a bit silly. Like, that's like me saying if you vibe with someone else's style of clothing, try not to get inspiration from it. Instead, just dress or look at cartoon characters. I mean, we see a lot of black metal logos and like a grunge, punkish metal vibe in terms of style in VTuber designs now. Sure, they're taking inspiration from real life stuff, but I'm sure a VTuber saw another VTuber doing it and was like, hey, that's pretty cool, I'm gonna try it. And gave it their own spin. I mean, we can go beyond just the design and just talk about how models are rigged. Leaning used to be a big deal, and now it's like any VTuber can kind of do it.
Okay.
Hell, sitting down is one that a lot of people are doing now. You can even say that very animated and jiggly rigs in general is something that a lot of VTubers took a liking to and adopted in some way. You can even go as far as assets. Not that type of assets. Things like microphones and weapons. Well, yeah, a lot of people have them. They are usually modified to be unique and made for the VTuber that's using it specifically. Assuming you get a custom one, that is. For example, I got a controller toggle. A fuck ton of VTubers got these. My controller and many others are specifically made for them. And yes, these things aren't really talked about compared to VTuber designs, but I think it's silly when someone has like a similar color palette or is simply the same animal, they get kind of hated on or maliciously compared. It's like me getting compared to another VTuber with bandages and then getting dragged because I have bandages and I came after them. Am I the first VTuber with bandages? No, I'm not. I'm not the first snake VTuber. I'm not the first VTuber with dreadlocks. However, I feel like I'm the only one that combines all those elements in the way that I did it, with the help of artists, of course. Sure, I'm not original, but I'm unique. And that's okay. I think it's all based on perspective, in a way. If we look back on the examples I've stated, with Fortnite not being the first Battle Royale, it is the first Battle Royale with a building system, and the first with a
Fortnite Battle Pass.
Sure, everyone is playing the same games, the difference is the person playing it. Everyone and their mom is doing a cooking stream, the difference is who is cooking. Hell, Korea is going to be the first VTuber that partnered with NASCAR, with the driver being Michael Klein. Klein. I think it's like Calvin Klein. Hopefully I'm not fucking your name up. And while sure, you could be like, but NASCAR partners with stuff all the time. Well, yeah, but this is the first VTuber to do it. Props to you, Corey. And even more so, the personality is different VTuber to VTuber. Same thing with content creators. The personality varies. Until it, like, doesn't. You know, we've seen cases where that doesn't really happen. But overall, I think my personal conclusion is that true originality can happen. It's just a harder target to hit, and you should mostly focus on being unique. And have the flexibility to grow on someone else's idea. And make it your own, of course. And who knows, maybe you'll end up doing something original on accident. Not to say don't aim high, just don't crash out when it doesn't go your way. And I think people need to chill out a little bit on the copying allegations and malicious comparisons. That shit is ass, but what do y'all think? Bit of a ranty video, I know, but hopefully you got some cogs turning in people's heads. What's your opinion? I want to know. Comment down below. And yeah, I'm gonna go now. Bye. The fuck was that? I'm gonna go now, bye? What type of outro? It works, I guess.